I should not put in double quotes, or single quotes rather, inside the SQL, but I'm going to do what I did above, and that's just time. So now I'm going to just get rid of this, and now we should be updating. And it should be as simple as that. So I'm going to save it, and now I'm going to make sure that I go ahead and put in the right content. So let's see here, code there, initial value, and I'm going to say that post data row blah blah blah. I'm going to say title to, with a $sign before it, equals $sign post data, and it's going to be the title. And I'm going to say content to equals post data content. And now I should be able to close that and save it. So now we need to actually have a page that goes here and all that. So we're going to go to post.php, and we're going to put in a nice little link within kind of below the post. So I'm going to put in a couple break returns, copy that, paste a few times, and put in a link to my editing page. So I'm going to say post equals, and now I'm pretty much going to say, let's see here, my post is, let's see, that should be an easy question, shouldn't it? I'm just going to say edit a, and come back here, put in the PHP, and now I just have to grab the actual ID. So I'm just going to grab it from where the post ID is. Or I could just take this too. And I'm going to say echo this and save. So now I should have an edit link. So let's try it out. I have an edit link now in my posts, so I can click on here and you see that. Now if I go back and go to Happy Tacos and edit, yay! But if you didn't notice, I did not change the where ID equals blah. So that's a very important thing I need to change. But because I have my content changing, and I might have several editors open at the same time, I don't want to do any overwriting, I want to put this information in the actual form itself. So I'm going to put in a hidden input. So I'm going to say input type equals hidden, and name equals post ID. And it's not responding. So I'm just going to wait for that to happen. So I'm going to draw a happy face. Yay! And now I'm going to go back. So post ID value equals, and I'm going to put in PHP echo post ID and close. Actually, because I'm using request, I could just leave it as post, I think. Yes, no, I'll just change this to request. That should fix the problem. So now I can just leave it as post and close out this input, and now my input should retain the post variable, except I think that's about it. And I have one more thing here to do, and that is to preserve the post variable and all that. So I'm going to say pretty much the same thing right here. Actually, I'll cut it out because since it's shared, I might as well have it like that. Because either or here, this is an important variable. So I should be able to save it. And now I got to put in my $sign post ID. Yay! And save. And go over here, refresh, and I'm going to say, don't forget the mayo. Nice. I think that's spelled right. Oh well. And send. Let's see here. Yes, and it looks like it moves my edits to the very top, but that's not too much of a problem. But as you can see here, I got a problem on the post PHP file because I did not take out the HTML entities thing, blah blah blah. So I'm going to go switch back, go to post, and remove that until BR means new line to break return, and take out these two, save, retest. There we go. And now everybody's a happy jalapeno. So that's pretty much what happened here, is that I went to the database and I figured out my update SQL. I implemented CKEditor, and I kind of showed a demo of it, but you've already seen a demonstration of it in use inside of this blog. And I've also set it up so instead of plain text, it would handle HTML input instead. Now, this isn't too much of a problem unless you got a public forum able to post with, or a public audience able to post with this system. You don't want to use the same type of system for, say, a guest book, because not only would that be very vulnerable to attack in that, and a hacker could potentially put in some cross site scripting, XXS or whatever, and it will, no, XSS actually, and they can potentially put in a script inside of their guestbook post which can affect other people's machines to download malicious content and lead to the downfall and crash of their personal systems. And obviously you do not want to be any part of that. So please be responsible with how you handle your implementation of potentially dangerous and open methods or whatever. So now that we have all that figured out, my site is kloplop321.com. You can see my tutorials at kloplop321.com/php-tutorials. So, whoops, wrong button there. I want to zoom up this way. So kloplop321.com/php-tutorials. And you can type in long things like this if you want to, but I do not suggest it. You can cleanly just go here to click on this. You can go down, see all the sources. I do not suggest copying directly from this. I now upload a zip archive labeled specifically zip archive down here, and it has a link. You download that, extract that, and you can use it. Just to let you know, so confusion doesn't happen, you need to make and change your own user, because it is not by default PHP user as the username and PHP pass as the password. It's only there to protect my own database, because I'm not giving you my real password. And you can use that on your personal machine by going to your PHP MyAdmin and going to privileges and adding your own user. You can see that in another tutorial. I've already uploaded that. Just search for PHP MyAdmin on my site. And back to my site, I do have a section here where you may subscribe to a mailing list. I never actually see your email. It's all in the database system. I don't really care to look at it either. But you'll be notified of any new posts that I make. And you can also contact me through this form, which I made with a big, really big button. And you have to type in this text here, which is randomly generated with hashing time and all that with PHP and the GD library. GD is graphics development and all that. And so that might be for a later tutorial sometime. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to contact me. My YouTube page is youtube.com/kloplop321. Feel free to go ahead and subscribe to me. I sometimes also upload videos of my personal stuff, like how I got Mac OS X working on my Dell Mini netbook, and some of my projects, and of course glitches inside of games that I sometimes play. So feel free to subscribe, leave a message. I usually will try to respond within a day, hopefully. And thank you for my subscribers so far. That's 73, almost to 100. Yeah. So that's all that's left. This is kloplop321 signing out.